So this is the syntax. This is how you start your application. You first of all import React from React. The first React there is capital letter, and what it means is that you are importing the library. So library, all these are already written codes that are grouped into their functionalities. So you import the library that is necessary to define a React component. That's the first thing you do. You have to import a library. Then the second thing, you import the UI component. Alright, that's the second thing you do. So right here, this is how the syntax or the format. You import the library, you import the UI views, in the UI elements or components, you import the UI components. Here we imported view, text, and button, alright, from React Native. Alright, then you export your component. So in here we imported the 3 components. After importing the React library, importing the React library is the first thing. It's just like the HTML tag. It's the first thing you do when you are writing a React Native code. Alright, then second thing you do is you import the user interface components. Alright, then you define a functional component. Alright, define a functional component. Here, this is how we define the functional component. You use the export keyword. Default function, my component is the name. This line defines and exports a functional component called my component. You can call it anything you like. So, but for here, I just called it my component. Export default means that this is the default export for the file, so it can be imported elsewhere. Alright, then you render the component. Alright, so this return section is what displays on the container. Alright, so this is how your syntax has to look like. Alright, so okay, let's implement it, because we want to change this. Alright, and implement and do a new a blank design. Alright, so let's use the syntax. Import React from React, import view component, UI components, export a functional component, and return something. So this return, anything that is in return is just like the body in HTML. So anything that is here is what is displayed on your container or the browser for HTML. So if you're learning mobile app development, sometimes it's good for you to have also knowledge of HTML, because they work together. I mean, it's also good for you to have knowledge of web development, because they work together. You know, sometimes you can have a web application, then you can create APIs, something that is called APIs, and you develop your mobile app using APIs. So I recommend that you also learn web development if you're learning mobile app development, because they are connected together. So I want to pick this syntax and run it. Let's see what it's going to give us. So we are on the index.tsx. tsx means TypeScript. So when I have this syntax, this is the basic syntax for creating a mobile app. We broke it down. First step, you import React from React, then you import your UI components, then you export a functional component, then you make use of the return to show what is going to display on your container. Alright, so you can see that it automatically reviewed the app. So what we have here is hello world. Alright, we can now start, we have a blank page. We can now start building our apps one after the other. So you can say welcome to Domev app here. Welcome to Domev mobile app class. Alright, so this is a text component. You can see we have view components and we have text components. We first of all imported them here before we can make use of them here. We've made use of the view component, we've made use of the text component, but we've not made use of the button component. Maybe in the next lesson we'll make use of the button component. So you import the components you want to make use of before you make use of them. So this return is just to display them on the container or the browser. Alright, this export is to define the component, a functional component. So this is just the format for the starting point for developing your mobile app. Alright, so this is what it gives us. It has given us welcome to Domev mobile app class. Alright, so that's what we'll have for today. Practice it. I will see you in the next class. Thank you.